Hi guys, welcome to today's stream. I thought I'd just do a bit of this, just a short stream today. But however, I will continue this stream of these awards. I will continue it either later tonight or tomorrow. But let's start anyway. Start halfway. The beginning was just the introduction, and not the ceremony. I haven't seen it, so I'm quite excited. It's a couple of days old now, I think this come out like 3 days ago.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Vice President of
Hey
Games,
Stealth, how's it going, buddy?
David Gardner.
That was so quick, Stealth.
Good evening. Good evening to everyone, high and low. It's a very warm welcome to be here tonight at the BAFTA Academy Games Awards. I'm David Gardner, the Vice President for Games. BAFTA is well known as an organization celebrating excellence and championing creativity through occasions like this. But we also want you to know that the remit of what we do is the support of the games industry as a whole is far, far wider than most people are aware. Supporting the next generation of talent in games is at the heart of everything that we do. We provide unique access to the world's leading games practitioners
Only short, I
through
think.
workshops, master classes, our
Probably
annual
about an hour
games
and a half.
lecture, and our online resource, BAFTA Guru.
Actually, it'd be 2
We
hours.
want to dramatically expand this activity and make BAFTA even more accessible to the games industry and
Stealth.
the next generation of
I haven't been
talent.
streaming Stealth because
To do this, we have launched an ambitious £25 million
I've
fundraising
had like a plumbing
campaign
leak,
to redevelop BAFTA's
and the plumber's coming
headquarters
round
and
literally at
enhance our charitable
half
learning
6.
program.
So I'm going to run this until
One of the
half
grassroots
6,
events is
and then I'll
BAFTA's
probably
annual
continue
Young
it later,
Games
and then maybe
Designers
we could do
Initiative,
some gears. It
which
depends
encourages
on how long it's
children
going
and
to
young
be.
people to create, develop, and present their new games ideas to the world.
Apparently
And we
a
have
pipe
some of the
burst,
winners
and it's right. It's in
here
that room
tonight.
next door,
I don't
so
know
it's
where you
going to
guys
be really
are.
noisy.
I'm looking forward to
So I
meeting you
can't
later on.
stream. But half
Last
6
year
I'll
from this
stop.
group
Maybe
of
I'll
young
continue
talent,
after.
we saw a noticeable
Hey,
trend in
Jack.
games with a social or educational impact, and this is also reflected tonight in the introduction of the
How's it
Games
going, buddy?
Beyond Entertainment category. The introduction of this new category will capitalize on the power of games to go beyond the realms of pure entertainment and inspire games makers of the future to create games that push the boundaries of the medium and engage with the world around us. BAFTA is committed to this new talent initiative because we are aware that the future of our industry depends on diverse voices and talents coming through regardless
I
of
could
their
never
background.
speak at something like
It
this.
is
I'd be
also
so
our
nervous.
belief that everyone has a right to
Probably got
work
my
in a
words
safe,
jumbled up.
professional environment, and that bullying, harassment, and abuse have no place in our industry.
What have you been up to, Jack? What have you been playing, mate? I'm going to stop. Ah, the Vikings is amazing stuff, isn't it? I'm pleased you got into
That's a
it, mate.
fantastic response, because there's not an applause meter here, and I know you really meant it. This is why BAFTA has worked with over 40 other organizations,
I love the Vikings.
including Yuki and the BFI, to support clear, consistent action to eliminate this behavior, including developing principles and guidelines that can be adopted by the industry. BAFTA has
Let's
also recently
skip,
announced
yeah.
that the
Let's
Immersive
forward.
Entertainment Advisory Group will take over the work done by the previous.
BAFTA's great. And they're doing great things. Get on to the actual awards. Let's see who won. This was live like about 3 days ago, I think. Should get some exclusives as well. Some exclusive peaks and some new games coming out.
This is the BAFTA Games Awards. As we take a look back
It's
at
so
the
good,
year
yeah,
in
it is
games,
Stealth. It's very good.
Please welcome to the stage
Good. Just
the
having my
BBC
sleep
Young
consumed by
Dancer
Sea of
of the
Thieves.
Year,
I'm pleased you're enjoying
Nafisa
Sea of
Baba.
Thieves. You are really enjoying it. Season 1 episode. Oh wow, you got so many seasons left, Stealth. I think there's like 5 seasons. What game is this? Guess the game, guys. Guess the game. What game is this? Oh, it's got to be Assassin's Creed, hasn't it? Assassin's Creed DLC. No, it is. One of your favourite stealth. Great game, I enjoyed this. Great fun, this game. Oh, it's a montage. So what is this a montage for? Ubisoft. Good moves. Zero Dawn. Hey Medicine Ghosts, welcome buddy. I think Zero Dawn was up there, yeah, I think you're right there. I think that was the first game. Bit of Far Cry. Lego. I need to stream a Lego game. I haven't streamed a Lego game yet, have I?
Welcome to the BAFTA Games Awards.
Oh, it was that little intro. Yeah, I really want to stream a Lego game.
Please welcome your host for this evening, Dara O'Brien.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the British Academy Games Awards. It is a pleasure personally for me to be back hosting the event this evening. Before we start, a huge thanks again to
I don't think they will show the new game. They should have some exclusives. Usually award shows have some exclusives. They should have some exclusive
It's a
footage.
pleasure for me to be back. I've done these many times, but not for a couple of years. I've been busy. I was hosting Darbreen's Go Ape It, a television show
was the
about
BAFTAs
gaming.
after
Look
all.
at you. You've made the mainstream. You're on Dave. Thank you all, brother, for coming out tonight.
I love
thank you to our
Dave.
games
Dave is a cool
partners that
channel.
helped make this evening
Red
possible.
Dwarf.
Activision, Blizzard, Electronic Arts, Sega, PlayFusion, Tencent Games, and Ubisoft. Thank you very much to all of you. And a huge welcome as well to everybody watching on the live stream. If you look around, we have leveled up to a new location this year, the beautiful Art Deco gem that is the Troxy Theatre in London's East End. I have been doing these awards for a while now, ladies and gentlemen. This is the plushest we have ever been. This is the largest, most glossy and fully interactive. Those lines behind me are a real-time representation of all the Xbox One X updates currently downloading across the UK. Sped up, though. Sped up to hundreds of times faster than the real thing.
There's been updates, man. There's so many updates for everything these
It's
days.
great to look around this room and see so many new faces in the audience and so many that are more retro.
Seen a new
I feel is
episode
the term
of
we use,
On Fear of the Walking
in this industry. But
Ah.
what a year it's been. What a year
I didn't
it's
know
been
there
in
was a
gaming.
new
Thanks
season
to
of
you,
Fear
we've
of the
been able
Walking
visit
Dead. I have to check that
lush
out, man. I
jungles
loved Fear of
filled
the
with
Walking Dead. I
waterfalls
watched the
and
first 2
dinosaurs,
seasons.
Deserts filled with pyramids, lands of lakes, lands of trees, the one where the caps live. Literally, I am just.
Did you hear about
listing
Black Ops
levels on
4
Super
not
Mario
having
Odyssey
a
at the moment,
campaign?
right?
Oh, really? Black Ops 4 hasn't
Not
got
to
a
ruin
campaign?
the ending, by the way,
Wow.
of Super Mario Odyssey, which is one of our games
Wow.
nominated for the best
They
game
usually
category.
have
We
really
mentioned all of them as the
cinematic
night goes on.
campaigns,
Not
don't
to
they?
ruin the ending of Super Mario Odyssey, but how do you start the next one without it being slightly awkward? Oh no, Mario, Peach is being kidnapped. It's kind of not a thing anymore. Anyway, it has been a great year for Nintendo. Big round of applause for Nintendo, by the way.
Nintendo, yeah. Good year, Nintendo. Is that Jonathan Ross there?
With
It's Jonathan Ross. I didn't know Jonathan Ross was a
technology.
game.
The
Actually,
Switch
I
has been
didn't
a
know
fantastic
Jonathan Ross
piece of
was a game.
technology. 2 nominees for the best game, Super Mario, as I mentioned, and also Zelda. I'm not sure how many of you are playing Zelda. Zelda contains 172 hours of gaming on a machine that has 3 hours of charge. So, And it has been exciting. Just even if you look at that range that we
Hey,
have
Jason. How's it going,
those
mate?
best game
Nice to
nominees,
see
which
you.
we'll get to. There are 6 games. And now I don't work in your
How are
industry.
you?
I can't comment on how things work in the industry. I'm merely a consumer of your products. But I can tell you that's exciting in itself, though, to see the representation occurring in those games. In those top 6 games, there are 6 heroes. 3 of them are female. 2 of them are male, and Link can identify whichever way Link wants, right? That's up to Link, and that's cool, right? So, we're also touching on very, very interesting material. Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. Congratulations to the team behind that.
Hellblade. I want to play Hellblade. It's just come out on the Xbox, Hellblade. I think it was released today or yesterday or something like that.
Hellblade touched on issues of mental health in a very delicate way, saying that if that is the situation you have, then the best thing to do is to parry, melee attack, and then block. That joke might work better with headphones. No, genuinely the glorious vistas you've given us from this industry that we've been enjoying. The pyramids of ancient Egypt, mountain ranges filled with robot dinosaurs. You've created iconic images. And not only have you done that, you've allowed us to recreate iconic images from other medium, like whatever. Star Wars Battlefront 2 is a good example of that, because not only in Star Wars Battlefront 2, of course, not only in Star Wars Battlefront 2 can you recreate moments from Star Wars, you can also recreate the ending of Raiders of the Lost Ark by having to open hundreds of boxes in the hope of finding the Holy Grail.
Loot boxes. I like it. This guy's quite funny.
By the way, with the idea of doing the entire awards like that, just to see who wanted it most. Your BAFTA's hidden in the loot crate. Who's got the most pocket money to get it? But instead, we decided
there are
to
still a
choose
few of us
mechanism
who
to decide
actually
these
enjoy a
awards which
single
best
player
represented how
campaign.
this year has
Unfortunately,
gone.
not enough
At the back of
warrant
this
them
room, we
making
have,
them anymore.
BAFTA
I hope
luminaries.
not,
We have
man,
the
because I
public,
love
we have various
single
people
player
who come along as
campaigns.
guests. In the front of the room
I hope they
are
don't
the
disappear.
nominees. You're in this sort of
I love
descended
single
area
player
where it's just you in
campaigns,
this
it's
enclosed
stealth.
pit. There's
Snap.
exactly 100 of you within this enclosed area. And over
I'm good. It's that time of year when we
the
get
next 2 minutes, that
hints
area
of
is going to get
things.
smaller.
I heard a
and
rumour that
smaller
Fallout
and
is getting a
smaller
remaster for
until
Fallout
eventually only
3
one
and
of
New
you can
Vegas
get a BAFTA
possibly.
at the end. How
Wow.
much do you want
And a
it,
new
is the
release
question.
title from Bethesda.
That's it.
Wow.
You're probably wondering, where did I get that
I think I've got a feeling Bethesda
well,
are going to
it's something I
drop
came
a
up with
big bomb
myself.
at E3 this year.
No, I
I've
got
got
it
a
from a game
feeling.
called Rules of Survival. I don't know if you played it. Christ.
I got a feeling something
FIFA
special's
Battleground.
coming
I got it
from
from anything,
Bethesda.
right? Literally everyone is doing this. I was playing this game called Rules on the
Because last year
honestly,
they
you
were
play it,
quiet.
you're thinking,
This
surely
year.
this should just freeze frame and should pull out and there'd be like a screen with Rules of Survival on or any one of these things. And the team from Fortnite around are going, what? Come on! And then it would freeze and pull out, and then it'd just be another screen, and the team from PUBG would be around going, what? Come on! And then it would freeze and it would pull out, and Jennifer Lawrence would be there, and the people from Hunger Games, and they go, what? Come on! And then it would freeze and it would pull out, and Takeshi Kitano would just be standing there in a raincoat, just looking cool. Because I don't know the Japanese for what? Come on! Apparently, if you play PUBG long enough, there's one hidden place somewhere that if you open the box, an IP lawyer jumps in. No, we tried that mechanism. Then we thought the better one yet again is we got you all, and we'll take you all to a deserted house, and you can walk around the deserted house just taking books off shelves and reading the memories of people who've passed away. And you'll do that for about 2 hours, and then realize that the victory was the journey itself.
It was weird though, Stealth, wasn't it? Because the last one, Bethesda was so quiet, but then the one before that, when they announced Fallout 4, there was just so much hype around Bethesda. That was a really good year for them.
I drew the line at Alexa.
But they do their
by
own
the way.
presentation
I do
now
that
at
having
E3, don't
Alexa.
they?
I mean, I
So-
like the idea of Alexa. I like the idea of just the
guess they
lubricant, the
have to-
smooth lubrication.
they're
of your
probably the
life that you'd
smallest
walk through your
company that
house
do
and
their
you go
own-
with a
their own
lady on your arm, this
conference.
movie very male fancy. You go, Alexa. play some
Ubisoft
Prince.
do their own,
And
but
then
they've got
this
so many
automated
games.
home service
So
would
have
just
EA.
play the sexy music and the mood would be set. Obviously, that's not the reality of either AI or voice recognition software. You're far more likely to go, Alexa, play
Hit and
some
spot the
Prince.
river,
And
yeah.
Alexa will go, printing documents now. And then you have to make love to the incessant rhythm of the printer. And that is...
We wasn't streaming. I wish we were
incredibly
streaming
difficult
when
to
I did
maintain.
that.
It really is.
We
I'm
dropped
not
in
a
PUBG
young
and I
man
said to
anymore,
Stealth,
but
if you drop and land in a river
Jeez, I'm in
and swim to
4
the
or
bottom of the
5 minutes
river,
tops,
there's
then
loads
going
of loot
praying
boxes
for a
there and
paper
you can get
jam.
really good guns. And he did it. It was
in the
funny.
end, by the way, I went for one of those things you have on the phone, like whatever.
I felt a little bit cruel because he'd only just got the game, so he didn't know.
Off in your house, and I would take on stage. I
Sorry,
wanted to
Stealth.
show people that, like, oh look, you can just turn the lights on and off.
I
in your
did
house.
give you
Not
my
that I mean
guns.
Anyway, in music to anyone, anywhere. But just the thought of me on a long comedy tour that every time around at the same time, my wife would be sitting at home minding her own business when all the lights would suddenly go on and off in the house.
They got a
Then
new
she
game
realised that
coming,
you
but
could
it's
put
not
anything
Fallout.
onto it,
It's a
including
brand
the
new
curtains
IP.
in the
Oh
bedroom, as I
wow,
found out
a
when I
brand
was
new
woken up in the
IP.
middle of the morning. I
Wow.
was in a deep sleep and suddenly it was filled
RPG,
with lights
do you
because my
think?
wife on
It's
the
gotta
train
be.
to work at 7:15 a.m. went, right, time
I'm
to get
pleased
up.
though.
Bang, right.
I'm pleased that
So
they're
this
bringing
shit
out
is
new
escalating.
IPs. I really
have
am.
now put onto the same app all the
I really
heating
am.
and all the air conditioning so I can randomly plunge individual
in the
rooms
360
house
days,
into
we had so
cold
many
and
new
dark,
IPs, didn't we?
and
So
then
many new
get
IPs come out.
Spotify to stream
And it
children
seems
singing
like now
nursery
we're
rhymes on
still
the bass.
kind of
I have done this
like the
once, and I get
PlayStation
a
3 and
phone call from my
360
wife
days.
going,
It feels
"You
like
should
now
have
we're
forgotten
still
I was
kind
actually on
of
call tonight, but I just had a text from the baby that she's actually
reproducing
shitting
the
herself."
IPs that were created back then. It'd be nice to have a whole new bunch of IPs.
Here's the piece of tech that I think I'm actually genuinely sad because I think it's been a brilliant year. I think you've done fantastic. I think it's amazing what you've done with the technology. The one that sort of I think is yet to really do it is VR. Right? And I still think we're still waiting for that killer thing. And it disappoints me because I think VR, and I've said this many times, VR is genuinely transformative piece of technology. It's genuinely going to be amazing. It's going to change games. It's going to like the total
VR is
immersiveness of it
amazing.
going to be amazing. It's going to change games. It's going to change movies, I think. It's going to completely revolutionize burglary. If you break into a house and somebody has the helmet on and the earphones in, Jesus, chill out, take your time. They're not doing anything. After an hour, they'll eventually take the thing off and go, oh, me telly is gone. How ironic. Yes. But I think one of the reasons, this is a
telly's
theory I
gone,
have,
how
which you'll
ironic.
probably tell me I'm wrong about, but one of the reasons VR isn't quite doing it, and this is kind of a secret thing that happens with technology, is that nobody's watching pornography in virtual reality. Because you know the way historically pornography is supposed to be the reason that VHS beat Betamax or that certain video streaming software beat other types of streaming software, and nobody's using virtual reality for that experience, right? And you can kind of see why, because it doesn't add anything. Nobody's ever been making love and going, oh my God, darling, this is incredible. Oh, this is the most wonderful experience of my life. Oh my God, I'm almost there. Hang on, just let me have a quick look around. Jeez, that's fantastic. I love what you've done with the corner thing. Is that original now? But the main reason nobody's using VR for that particular purpose is because
They are making
you
a new
cannot be
game, but people think they are doing a
sure
remaster of Fallout.
that she's out for the
set
afternoon.
in space,
And
isn't it? Oh wow,
you have to be
Starfield is the new
100%
title.
sure. You have to be totally sure because the stakes are really high.
Vive dropped their price to
So you go, oh my God, I left my
$4.99.
credit card behind me. No, what is this that welcomes
That's
me
like
as I
300
return home?
about
right?
300 quid,
I mean, your
maybe
nightmare
350.
is that you take off the mask after, you know, the pleasure trip of the century, right? And you take off the mask, and there's two police officers just staring at you. Going, what have you been doing? Do you have any idea what's been going on here for the last hour? A burglar broke into your house. He was spotted. There's been a standoff. You've been a hostage for 45 minutes. We've had to shut off the road. There's been a helicopter from Sky News slowly circling overhead. Oh, your wife is outside on a megaphone going, stay strong, John, stay strong. And we've been watching on the thermal imaging, just battering away at yourself for the last hour. Definitely the classiest monologue I have ever delivered at these awards, right? The shinier this has gone, the more classy I've got.
Good monologue, definitely.
Listen, we have awards for you. We have treasures and we have rewards for what you've done. And it's gonna be crazy.
See you,
You've
medicine,
generally
guys.
been the
Thanks
one
for
with the
stopping
huge
by, buddy. I
achievements this
appreciate
year,
it, but
By the way,
mate,
throughout the night,
have a good
why not get
time
involved yourself if
wherever
you're
you're
watching the
going.
stream and share
Where are
your
you going?
opinions along with us as it goes along, whether your favourites won or not.
Might see you later. If the plumber's coming at 6:30, he's going to be banging and that. But if he's finished early, I'll finish this
Shall
show.
we get started, ladies and gentlemen?
Because I'm going to have to stop in half an hour and then I'll
The
come back and
first
finish it.
award of the
So I
night
might
is
see you
for
later.
Original property. New ideas are
Original
the definition of
property,
progress,
this is what
and
we
while
need.
sequels might have an association with reliable success, eventually a series either gets stagnant or becomes a sexy volleyball game. Here,
Sexy volleyball game.
too niche as a joke.
What was that sexy volleyball game called?
Here to present the
Can't
award
remember.
are two exceptional talents from the just-released movie Rampage, based on the 1980s arcade game, which was itself based on the 1930s monster movies. Please welcome actor Malin Ackerman and director Brad Payton.
King, Skyrim and Wildlands is on sale. Oh, nice. Is that the remaster of Skyrim?
Thank you, Dara.
Could be worth getting.
Good evening, and may I say it's such a pleasure to be here
It's got to be the
at the
remaster.
BAFTA Game Awards.
As Dara mentioned, our new movie Rampage is based on the game of the 80s.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah,
And
I
we're
love
here
that
to present
game.
The BAFTA for original property. Seriously, original property. Okay.
Yeah, I just love the British sense of irony, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. Love it, Nolan.
I see you're also a fan of British sarcasm.
Yes, I'm a big fan of British sarcasm. Regardless of my sense of humor, here are the nominees for original property.
I didn't get that one. That one went over my head.
Original property.
Cuphead. Good game. Good game. I
Gorogoa.
haven't played this.
Horizon Zero
Oh, I
Dawn.
really want to play this. If I had a PlayStation, I would love to play this game.
Night in the Woods.
This looks cool though.
Player Unknown's Battlegrounds.
I do love it. I do love it. You know I love it still. I'm always asking you to
What
play it.
Remains of Edith Finch. Original property.
All right.
All right. And the BAFTA for original property is awarded to Horizon Zero Dawn.
Kind of surprised a bit, but not surprised because it's supposed to be a really good game. Zero Dawn. Was that... Wait, Jason, was that your guess? Did you guess that correctly? I think you may have, because there is a delay. Is that a guess? Or was you just saying Zero Dawn? Wow.
Thank you, everybody. This is Guerrilla Games' first
you guessed
BAFTA.
right the
This one
first
is
time.
to everybody. Everybody back in Amsterdam. I know
like
you're
Cuphead.
watching
Yeah, I
Team
liked it
Guerrilla.
too, Jason.
I'm
I
super
liked it.
proud of our
I need to finish it,
230
though.
people that so fearlessly pursued this creative pivot. It couldn't be more different than anything we had done before. So to pull this off and get a BAFTA in this category is amazing. Matthijs de Jonge, game director, John Gonzalez, narrative director, and the
Quite a
high
creative concept though,
Actually,
wasn't it?
this
Zero
person
Dawn?
next to me, JB
Quite
van
cool.
Beek, came up with it. So big round of applause for this man.
Thank you very much. It's it's a once in a lifetime opportunity when you get up to imagine a whole new universe. So it's been very, very rewarding to stand here and actually get a BAFTA for it. Wow.
Once a decade, JB, once a decade.
Once a decade.
Thank you so much.
Oh, they're quite cool.
Yes, our first winner's there, and he totally forgot
I
his
picked that
friend's
one. You
name
got to
midway
play
through
it
that.
to see why I picked it. The story writers were from all
And
that
then
New
gave his
Vegas.
job title, Bought Upon a Time. and
I've
then went,
heard a
JB,
lot of good things about it,
which
Jason.
may or
I
not
really
may not
have.
be
I've heard a
correct.
lot of good things. It was one of those games I think
While
that
the game's visuals are
people
often celebrated,
loved
let's not
it
forget
the
one of
more and more the
most
longer it
important
was
factors
out.
of video
Like
games,
when it
which is,
first
of
came
course,
out, it didn't have like
in-app No, wait, no, wrong.
people that played it loved it, but it wasn't
To present
like
the BAFTA
massively
for
played. But I
music,
think
we
it
have two
just kind of
fantastic
grew
British
and
artists
grew the
performers.
longer it was
One
out.
is an NME award-winning musician. The other a seasoned presenter and comedian, currently hosting a
Because I
television
remember
show
when a
where comedians
DLC
sit
came
on a
out for
couch
that,
and
so
play
many
video
people
games.
were looking
Where do they
forward to
get their
playing it.
ideas? Okay.
And by then, everyone was like on
welcome to the
board.
stage, Professor Green and Rob Beckett.
I'm still going to stick with Xbox Heroes. Yeah, I always have an Xbox, but I wish I had a PlayStation 4 as well. And a Switch.
Good evening. An appropriate soundtrack can express more emotional information about a game than dialogue and
Who's
visuals
this
put
guy?
together.
It can often be just as a defining feature of a game series as a player character. It's a sign that the gaming art form can match the poetic degree of any other art category, whether it's the epic score from The Legend of Zelda or the instantly recognizable Green Hill Zone from Sonic.
Yeah, but my favourite computer game song, Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. Remember that? Absolute fucking joke, that, wasn't it? Snake eater!
Don't ever do that again.
Fair enough.
Sweet. Here are the music nominees.
Music.
I'm a PC and console. Good music, man, but I'm not gonna lie, I could not get these songs out of my head after playing this game. I went to bed with them in my head, I woke up with them in my head.
Get even.
So I need to know, are you with him? Or are you with me?
I'd love to be a PC
Hellblade,
gamer as well,
Senua's
Jason.
Sacrifice.
It's just so expensive. Got my one PC and I love it, but I really want to play this. It's just come out on Xbox.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Everything I've done up until now, it was all for nothing.
The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. What Remains of Edith Finch.
This is a game that I think was on sale actually on the Xbox.
Music.
And the BAFTA goes to...
Who's going to get this lovely award?
Cuphead!
Cuphead, wow. Zero Dawn. It was a really, really good score. I think what it was is because you die so many times, you keep replaying the same section of the game over and over and over and over again.
Well, thank you so much. The team at Studio MJHR couldn't be here today. They're working on some new and exciting projects, so I'm here to tell you I'm Alexi. Chris, actually, the composer, wrote a few words, and so if you don't mind, I will just read that out. Chris would like to thank Chad, Jared, and everyone at Studio MJHR, Jeremy Darby, John Haberman, Julian DeCourt, Adam King, and his family and Caroline. So thank you so much for recognition. Wow, thank you, the Academy, for this award. Thank you.
It's a very beautiful game, but frankly, when he won, we should have taken the stairs away and made it frustratingly difficult for him to travel. A game's ability to captivate and engage its audience is a key differentiator from other media. The Game Design Award recognizes and honors those games that built spellbinding experiences for its players. From awe-inspiring realistic environments like Assassin's Creed Origins to whatever the hell Luncheon Kingdom is in Mario Odyssey. To present the BAFTA Game Design, we have probably the most recognizable online handle in the world at the moment. He's known as Player Unknown, but the secret is out. Please welcome Brendan Green.
Josh is what? Oh, is he? Oh, is Hippie watching? Oh, cool. Hey, Hippie.
Good evening. Sometimes a vision can become a beacon of influence across art forms. And games offer a unique experience that can both stimulate the senses and intellectually challenge at the same time. And sometimes, just sometimes, you can crouch down over the face of a defeated enemy in order to simulate teabag. Sorry, right. And the nominations for game design are...
Game Design. Assassin's Creed Origins.
Stealth love this game. He said he's making a new YouTube account here soon. Any hippies watching, he just doesn't have an account. Oh, okay.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
This could be... Oh, I think Zelda's going to get it. Game Design. I reckon it's going to Zelda. That's where my bet is. Guys, Zelda is my bet. Place your bets. Oh, that was a good game as well. I didn't play that. My friend played that. Wish I played that.
Super Mario Odyssey.
Another good game. I'm going for Zelda.
What Remains of Edith Finch.
This game's come up a lot, hasn't it?
Game Design.
And the BAFTA goes to Super Mario Odyssey.
Mario Odyssey. Wow. I picked Zelda. I lost. Origin Zero Dawn, this is tough. We all lost, guys. He actually looks a bit like Mario, man, that guy. In a Japanese way. He could do a good Mario if he had the costume and the hat and that.
Thank you, BAFTA. スーパーマリオオデッセイの開発チームに代わりまして、この賞もお受けいたします。
On behalf of the development team who worked on the Super Mario Odyssey, I'd like to accept this award.
マリオオデッセイにはゲー
It's
ム
1-0
であ
to you,
る
Jason.
箱庭をテーマに、キャ
You
プチャ
got
ー
Horizon
新
Zone,
し
didn't you, at the
新しく
beginning?
ユニークな体験を
Let's keep the
組み込みま
score
した。
tally.
So the team focused on the original Super Mario series theme, which is
I'm gonna write you in my phone, Jason
the
1.
Hakoniwa. And we put on many unique features, such as throwing his hat, which is a cappy.
新しいマリオを多くの皆さんに楽しんでいただけてとても嬉しく思っています。
And we were very pleased to see so many players in the world enjoyed our game.
Thank you very much.
Cool. Well done, guys. I'd really love to play it.
An utterly delightful game, but a slight etiquette issue of if they win any other awards. Do I shake hands and congratulate the translator next time? That is... I'll give it, I probably will. Throughout the evening, we'll be taking a closer look at 6 games. The 6 games that are nominated for the coveted BAFTA Best Game Awards. It's time for the first of those. Let us go to ancient Egypt. It's Assassin's Creed Origins.
Best game nominee.
So I'm Ashraf Ismail, and I'm the game director for Assassin's Creed Origins. So Assassin's Creed Origins is the reinvention of the Assassin's Creed experience. Our mandate was really to bring AC to something that's fresh and new, modern. To do that, we set it in Egypt. So how do you bring Ptolemaic Egypt to life? All within the context of telling about the Brotherhood. How did this, storied group of people come to be and their history?
Our Brotherhood is the only hope.
I enjoyed playing
We're coming
this
up to the
actually.
10-year anniversary, and we wanted to make a splash and to bring something fresh and unique to this.
I really enjoyed playing
magnificent
this.
open world historic opus.
I really enjoyed the one-on-one fighting.
Working on the game was a real adventure. It was a real challenge. It was a 4-year experience. And our mandate was to reinvent Assassin's Creed, and that's a very tall order. You have such a massive fan base, a lot of expectations, externally, internally, so there is a lot of pressure there, but at the same time, this is what makes what we do fun, that we challenge ourselves and we allow ourselves to come up hopefully with creative solutions, things that will excite people, things that will go towards the expectations people have, but shock them and surprise them. For me, it was an honor and a pleasure to be able to make a game set in Egypt, to try to bring this culture
They're going
to
to
life,
Greece,
this land
are
to
they?
life that
The
is
next
now
one's
lost
in
into
Greece.
history.
Wow.
And to do it with a sense of respect, a sense of majesty.
Is it going to have
for what
Troy
was.
in it?
Of course, me personally, having a Middle Eastern background, it was a pleasure to be able to do that.
Best game nominee.
The Spartans.
Now we have the award for Evolving Game. The Evolving Game Award is for those games that keep on improving over time, adding consistent new content for their dedicated players. It's the award also known as the Here's a New Gun / Throw-In Animation Award. Here to present the award are 2 actors who've lent their voices and faces to a nominated game tonight. It's my pleasure to introduce Abu Bakr Salim and Alex Wilton Regan.
Evolving game. Could this be Assassin's Creed? Could they win it? Is it like evolving game release or just how they evolve one specific game?
Good evening. We're here to tell you the nominees and winner of Best Evolving Game.
But before we do that, as actors who have worked in film, television, on stage and in games, there is something else that we would like to share with you.
Yeah, because they're releasing one every year,
5
Jason,
women,
aren't they, apparently?
And a big black guy.
Bayek, watch your tongue. No, sorry, this is definitely not the start of some crude sex joke. 5 women and this beautiful man here are the 6 artists nominated for the BAFTA Best Performer Award tonight.
We're extremely proud to be part of the game industry, an industry that is clearly leading the way for new cultural and social norms, and evolving in ways that the rest of the entertainment industry is finally catching up to.
Hear, hear. It is down to your open inclusion of all people that makes games an incredible world in which to work, and long may you all continue. I also want to say a huge congratulations to BAFTA for championing this diversity with its groundbreaking list of performer nominees tonight.
It's not that she's biased.
You should be so lucky, my love.
And now here are the nominees for the Evolving Game.
So are they the... Is he... He's the voice of the main character in Assassin's Creed. I just got it. That got awkward, yeah. It kind of did, but at the end I realised that they're the voices of the Assassin's Creed characters. Maybe.
Fantasy 15.
They should have done it more though. Should have done a whole thing in their voices. Fortnite. Fortnite's gonna win something. Game's just massive.
Overwatch.
Overwatch could win.
PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds.
He's Bayek from Assassin's Creed. I saw some of my lights. Yeah, he did it a little bit. And then I think she was his wife, the woman. Anya, was it? Or I can't remember what she was called. Ah, Rainbow Six Siege. See that? This is a close one. What are you going for? I'm going for Fortnite.
And the BAFTA for
Quick,
Evolving
put your guess
Game
in,
goes
quick.
to Overwatch.
I thought it could have been Overwatch. Fortnite will probably win it next year. Kingsley's still on 0. To get a point, guys, you have to put your guess in.
Wow. Sorry.
Yeah, I prefer PUBG to Fortnite too, Jason.
On behalf of everybody
I just had a feeling
Overwatch
it might have been
development team,
Fortnite
thank you
because
so much for
Fortnite's
this.
just grown to become
Our
massive.
incredible community of players are the reason that we evolved the game. In
I
the
love
way we
PUBG.
do.
I just
we're
love
so
it.
thrilled to get this.
I love
Thank
the
you to
realism, you know,
Academy.
and the realism of the
Thanks
guns
to
and
our
stuff.
Players, on behalf
I
of
love
everybody
all
of
of
Blizzard
that.
Entertainment, thank you so much. We're really, truly grateful. Thank you so much.
I'd love it if there was more guns introduced in PUBG.
Games continue to push the boundaries of the narrative art. Here to present the award, we have one of the best British authors and screenwriters working today. She's written the incredible Kingsman movies, Kick-Ass, as well as 2 X-Men movies and the good ones. Please welcome the extremely talented Jane Goldman.
Well, you don't, Jason. You've got a point, mate.
The narrative in
Got
games
1
can make
point.
a collection of pixels and
I
polygons
suck. I've got
engage
0.
with us, teach us, and even offer us a new perspective. Video games have so many excellent examples of storytelling, but these games this year surpassed even the highest expectations. The nominees for narrative are
Narrative. Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice.
A lot of the same games are coming up, aren't they?
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Definitely. It's quite informative, man. It lets you know the games that you
Night
need
in
to
the
play.
Woods. Tacoma. What Remains of Edith Finch. Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus. Narrative.
I'm going for Hellblade. That's my guess. Hellblade.
And the BAFTA for narrative goes to...
What's your guess?
Night in the Woods.
I have to go first. Sorry, hang on. I gotta switch apps. Okay, I'm good. Hi, I'm Adam Saltzman. I'm one half of Finji. And I wanted to say thank you to Scott, Bethany, and Rebecca, the rest of the Night in the Woods team that couldn't be here tonight.
Those glasses, man, are very original.
Thank you to Tony Barton and the rest of the team at 22nd Century who produced our console ports. Thank you to Nick Sutner.
I'm wondering, do I like those glasses? I think I kind of like those glasses.
Possible. To the rest of the folks working so hard behind the scenes at Microsoft and Nintendo. And thank you so much to my family for helping us during the last 2 years, and to my kids for just barely tolerating our weird schedule.
So hi, I'm Alec. I'm the co-creator, one of the co-creators, and I did the music and the programming for the game. But fortunately, Scott and Bethany, who wrote the story, can't be here. So I'm going to read something from Scott Benson. And it's kind of weird to read this while wearing a tux at a fancy awards show. So just bear that in mind. I apologize. This goes out to all the people who don't get the chance to tell their stories. The burnouts,
Hey,
the
Grant.
folks fighting their internal demons.
How's it going, mate?
The
Nice to see you,
underpaid, the
buddy.
overworked,
We need
the
to
left
play some
behind,
PUBG
the
again.
struggling, the people whose stories don't get a chance to be praised at fancy award shows. These are the real histories of our time, and you are our best
Yeah,
historians.
I really would love to
This
play
award is
Arma.
for
If
you.
I had a
Tell your
PC, I'd
stories
stream some
until the rest
Arma,
of the world
but-
listens. Thanks so much.
Because I love the realism of PUBG.
But in the meantime, let's put on some tuxedos. Okay. Yes, now it's time to take a closer look at another of the nominees.
Yeah, Jason,
for
you
Game
do
of
have
the Year.
1 point.
This time, we'll be taking a look at the
See if
indie
Grant
title
can guess
record
one.
who competed in the
See if you can get
AAA
yourself a
market
point,
and
Grant.
beat the odds to succeed. Let's take a look at Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice.
Best Game nominee.
I like fantasy, and I wanted to make an original.
Oh, so
fantasy,
okay,
and
so
I
this
was
got
searching for
nominated for the
ideas.
best game.
And I thought, well, fantasy all comes from the mind, so why not go to the source?
I've heard great things about this game. Yeah, I'll probably be on tomorrow night off. Right, cool. Cool.
In extreme cases like of
I have to play them.
psychosis, you get to see what the mind is truly capable of creating. And reading about it, researching it, it struck me that with video games we had a tool, a method for someone to at least get a taste of the lived experience of psychosis. And that became a very powerful idea.
It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are.
Making Hellblade was a terrifying experience because how do you marry and do justice to such a heavy subject in an entertainment medium which is supposed to be all about fun? And we chose our route, which was to try and portray the experience as honestly as we possibly could.
I want to stream
And
this
do
game,
we
guys.
brought
This
on
game looks awesome to me.
Clinicians, psychiatrists, people
I've heard
from the
good
scientific
things
community,
about it.
alongside many people from that have had direct lived experience of psychosis. And we worked together for the course of 3 years as true collaborators. And I think together we've created something that is shareable and understandable to a great many people. And I think it can give insights into the condition that you couldn't get from just reading about it or just talking to someone about their experience. And to make this game happen, we had to cheat, borrow and steal. Okay, maybe not steal, but we had to do the best we could with what resources we had. We built our own mocap studio in one of our meeting rooms. We recorded everything in-house. We used live action video.
This is my favourite time of the year. All the awards and next. Yeah, me too, man. I love this time of year. E3 soon. I can't wait for E3.
And she did an absolutely bang-up, fantastic job.
This game is on the PC, and I heard great things about it. Yeah, I've heard good things.
Intact with a great game.
I love the fact it's got permadeath in it.
Independent developers like us can survive in this
permanent
market,
death. I like that.
Offer new experiences, and that to me is.
I don't think I'll buy this game.
The best reward.
Stealth. You have to put it down on it.
Stealth. For in making this game.
It's alright, Stealth.
Best game nominee.
Maybe Jack will buy you a copy.
And if we learn nothing else from that VT, we learned that there's loads more of that game that I haven't got to, and I'm totally not finishing it without a save point. So, next up, we have a brand new category for BAFTA, the Game Beyond Entertainment Award. But rather than tell you about it myself, I'm going to let our presenter do the job for me. He's a respected musician, writer, activist, and educator, an artist who's definitely...
Any moment, guys, the plumber's going to come round, so I'm going to have to stop. But I will try and continue it when he leaves, depending on how long he's going to be. But if I have to stop abruptly, it's because the plumber's rung the buzzer and I have to go and answer the door.
How you guys doing?
And he's
you
working literally right next to my computer, so he's going to be
really
soaring
rubbish.
and banging.
Really rubbish. How
I'm
you guys doing? You alright?
And I'll continue this. I'll definitely I'll pause it and I will continue this.
Every art form has the power to become bigger than itself, to have greater meaning than the content contained
Nintendo
within.
will have some
and
real
video
big
games,
announcement.
hopefully, are no exception. BAFTAs
Nintendo
are making
VR
a point
could
of
be shown,
championing those artists that highlight social controversy and bring impact issues into
See if
public
you can get a
focus.
point grant.
Now we continue that tradition by extending it to games.
And you, Stealth. Everybody's got to put their guess in, okay?
On psychosis,
everybody has to guess.
Teen anxiety, the experience of death and loss, dissociative disorders, the plight of war and those fleeing conflict, and furthered dementia research. It's incredibly encouraging to see the games industry take responsibility for its power and influence, and we're excited to see where all of you take this next. The nominees for the first ever Games Beyond Entertainment Award are...
Right, let's see who gets it right.
Game Beyond Entertainment.
Don't put your guesses in.
Bury Me, My Love.
I haven't played that, so I don't know. I haven't even heard much about that game. This is a tricky category.
Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice.
Games Beyond Entertainment.
Last Day of June.
Haven't played this. Don't know much about this either.
Life is Strange. Before the
Oh,
Storm.
Life is Strange. I know this game. Played some of this. Good game.
Night in the Woods.
I'm going for Night in the Woods.
Sea Hero Quest VR.
Was it going to be Hellblade? Oh no, I'm going to go for Hellblade. I'm going for Hellblade. That's my guess. Hellblade.
Game Beyond
Jason
Entertainment.
Hellblade. Okay.
And the BAFTA
Two
for
Hellblades.
Game Beyond Entertainment goes to Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice.
I got a point. I got a point. Jason, you got a point. So Jason's on 2. I'm on 1 now. I'm off 0.
Thank you. Where's the BAFTA? Oh, you got it. All right. Just checking. This is truly a dream come true for me. Our first BAFTA.
Life is strange.
But
Stealth,
I don't
unlucky,
want to,
buddy.
Talk at this.
So
at
Stealth,
this
you're
stage.
on
What I want
0
to do is
still.
To highlight our collaborators.
Grant's on 0.
Paul
Grant didn't
Fletcher,
even guess.
Professor of
Grant's guess was
Neuroscience and
yes before
psychiatrist
it was
at
announced.
Cambridge
That's got to be
University, who
3
worked with
points
us
if it wins.
as our guide for 3 years. Tracy Bartlett from Recovery College East, whose students lent us their lived experience over the 3 years. Ian Dodgen from Welcome, who opened doors and helped us right from the beginning of the project. And it's a true collaboration between science, art, and lived experience. But I would dearly like to invite Paul first and Tracy to share a few words.
Thank you very much indeed. Mental anguish, mental suffering is characterized by the fact that it's usually invisible, it's usually silent. Working with incredibly talented Ninja Theory, with the Cambridge Peterborough Foundation Trust and with the Wellcome Trust, has actually, I think, shown me something very powerful, which is that games can aspire to and achieve a remarkable exploration of the state of the mind and the state of mental suffering. It's been a real pleasure and a real honor to be part of this.
I didn't even know it was about mental illness.
I would like to really thank Ninja Theory for their total immersion in their collaboration with people with lived experience of psychosis. Quite often,
she looks so nervous.
We find ourselves trying to explain our experiences, and sometimes people find it hard to understand, and I am inspired on a daily basis by all of the students that come through and come into the Recovery College for their courage around how they put one foot in front of another every single day. They are a massive inspiration, and Tam and Dom and everyone at Ninja Theory have just completely done something which has inspired me so much to believe that any medium of entertainment can actually break down stigma and discrimination around mental health. I'd just like to say a massive thank you to the others from the Recovery College. There was lots of people involved, but specifically Jen, Michael and Kathy, who were very inspirational during this whole process. Thank you very much.
Oh, so there's more to that game than I first thought. I guess Life is Strange before I knew it was nominated. Oh, Grant, you're trying to sneak a little point from me there. Not having it, mate. I'll take my hat off to you, but I can't.
This year, the debut of Switch stole a lot of the attention as a brand new games console. Well, let's not forget the Xbox One X, which boasts the closest any games console has come to being a palindrome. But
stick in there, man. You can win a point on the next one.
It's the games that really deliver the experience. Here to
Armour
present the
3
award
had
for
a
debut
DLC
game,
called the
artist who made her own
DLC
game debut this year
with the
as
International
the
Red
behind
Cross,
Senua in
bringing up the
Hellblade
issue
2
of
as
civilian
Sacrifice. She was
casualties
mentioned
in
there only a
war, and
moment
all
ago.
the
Please
DLC
welcome
proceeds.
Melina Jurgens.
All the DLC proceeds went to Syria to aid war victims. Wow, that's cool. That's really cool. They should have been in this category, yeah.
Thank you, Dara.
Yeah.
So
I think a lot of PC games get overlooked.
My video game debut on
these
Hellblade
awards.
was a great honor and a fantastic opportunity that I put lots of sweat and tears into. Having your work released for the very first time is very exciting. So to all the nominees, I really know how you feel. Except for Slime Rancher, guys. Like, what's going on in your heads? But I like it. So the nominees for debut game are...
Yeah, I think some like PC exclusives can sometimes get overlooked.
Cuphead.
Debut game. Oh, this has got to be. I'm going with. At the moment, I'm saying Cuphead.
Gorogoa.
Yeah, I'm sticking with Cuphead.
Hollow Knight.
That looks pretty cool, man.
Night in the Woods.
Could be this. This hasn't won yet. It's got to win something. It's been nominated for virtually every single
The
category.
Sexy Boutar.
That looks beautiful.
Slime Rancher.
I actually played a bit of this. It was pretty cool. Cuphead. I'm going for Cuphead.
Debut
Put your bets in.
And the BAFTA for debut game goes to... Gorogoa.
I lost. I didn't expect that. I've never played this game and I haven't heard much about it, so... Just blindsided me. Going to extend the lead.
Wow, this is unreal. I
I
appreciate
don't
all the
think anyone
effort that's
picked up a
gone
point
into making
there.
this feel like a dreamlike
Stealth
experience.
said Cuphead. Grant said Night in the Woods. You could have won, Grant.
I first of all need to
Close.
thank my sound designer,
Grant went for the
Eduardo
outsider.
Ortiz-Rao, and my composer, Joel.
Wrong
Collins.
outsider. Close.
By rights, I wish they could be up here with me. They contributed hugely to the game. Thanks to everyone at Wholesale Algorithms, and especially the whole family at Annapurna Interactive, without whom this would not have been possible. And thanks to the Academy.
Lots of Cupheads. I might check this game out. I wonder if this game's available on Xbox.
I was tempted to look at him and go, more. Time once more to look at the nomination for Best Game. This time we'll be looking at a series of unconnected words that actually, it turns out, if you put them together, make a title. Let's have a look at, because it's never been explained to me, Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh, so this is nominated for the best game. Who's going to win the best game? That's the big award.
Hi, my name is Matthijs de Jonge. I'm the game director on Horizon Zero Dawn. Horizon Zero Dawn is an open-world action RPG set 1,000 years into
They
the
remind me of
future.
Zoids. Do you remember
Nature has
Zoids?
reclaimed the lands, and mankind is no longer the dominant species. Large, majestic machines now roam these lands. You play as Aloy, a young tribal machine hunter, on a quest to discover her origin amongst the remnants of the ancient past.
I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
As Aloy, you journey through a world filled with strange artifacts and crumbling ruins to unlock its deepest mysteries. How did the machines come to dominate this world? And what happened to civilization that came before? The answers may determine Aloy's fate, and that of humanity itself as well. For Horizon Zero Dawn, we wanted to create a world that is lush, majestic, and very beautiful. We were inspired by nature at its best, as we've seen it in the BBC
Or
documentary
Destiny
Planet
2. I was
Earth.
so hyped for that
Horizon Zero
game.
Dawn was a big leap
I just
for
kind of
us as a
went,
studio.
I went like
During
that,
development,
and then it went
we saw that the game
after
was coming
like
together, and
3
internally
weeks, 2
the
weeks, it
excitement
just
was
went.
rising. But when we first showed Horizon Zero Dawn at E3 2015, we really felt that we were on the right track. As a studio known for its
I was so excited. I even did a 24-hour stream. Do you remember? I did a 24-hour Destiny 2 stream.
As we were creating an action RPG set in an open world. But this was also a great opportunity to hone our skills as game developers. What makes Horizon Zero Dawn an incredible experience to me is really the sum of its parts. The music, the majestic scenery, the dangerous machines, and the story of Aloy that takes you on this epic adventure.
Best game nominee.
That could win best game. Whoever wins the best game nominee will get.
Our next category is family games.
I'll give them a
which
3
I
point.
regard
I'll give
as
them
the most
3
scary
points,
of
not
all
1
games.
point. 3
It seems
points.
unusual
Because that's the
because-
big
but I can
one.
never be sure that
If
my
you get
10-year-old
that
daughter
right,
hasn't
no
accidentally
cheating, guys. No
uploaded my
looking
Just
on the
Dance
internet.
videos.
If you get that right, you
That's
get 3
genuine fear, by the
points.
way. So, to present the award for Family Game, we have the host of one of the top YouTube gaming channels in the UK. He's over 18.5 million YouTube subscribers. Meanwhile, they won't even give me a blue
18
tick on Twitter.
million.
Please welcome Dan TDM.
Do you say 80 million subs?
Hello. Games are the best when they bring families together, like in Mario Kart, when your wife sends a nasty blue shell your way after you've been first the whole race, sending you spiraling into the last spot as she takes the top spot. Good times. Real good times. The nominees for Family Game
80
are...
million subs.
Family. Just Dance
Family
2018.
game. I'm gonna pick now. I'm saying
Lego
Mario
Worlds.
Kart. Mario Kart.
Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Monument Valley
Mario
2.
Kart isn't even there, is it?
Snipper Clips. Mario Odyssey.
Super Mario Odyssey.
Family.
Super Mario Odyssey.
And the BAFTA for family game goes to Super Mario Odyssey.
I got a point. Got to go to work. Oh, Jason, see you, mate. I'm going to be stopping in a minute anyway, Jason, because the plumber's coming and he's going to be making lots of noise, so I'm going to have to continue when he goes. Kingsley's on too. Jason, what's going to happen, mate? I might overtake you. Nobody else guessed. Grant guessed. Here we go. Guess Just Dance. Grant. Probably is a really good family game. I was tempted.
Thank you again.
I knew these guys were
Thank
going to
you,
walk
BAFTA.
away with it. Grant, have you actually played this yet? Because I know that you've got it, haven't you?
日本にい
Have
る
you
スーパー
played
マリオ
it?
オデッセイ開発チーム全体に代わりお礼を申し上げます。
Kingsley, you'll be
On
at
behalf
18
of
million subs.
the entire Super Mario Odyssey
Maybe
team
in another
who are
lifetime.
in Japan right now, I'd like to accept this award.
スーパーマリオオデッセイでは2人プレイを導入して1人がマリオ、もう1人がキャッピーを操作します。
With this game, we added the two-player mode where one player controls Mario and the other controls Cappy.
2つのジョイコンを2人で使うことで親子や友達同士など一緒にプレイすることができます。
By utilizing two Joy-Con controllers, parents, children, and their friends can play together.
このソフトをファミリーで遊んでいただけて我々はすごく嬉しく思っています。
And we are very happy that so many families enjoy this game.
Thank you very much.
The mobile gaming industry in the UK has been instrumental in
It's more of a
maintaining the
family
nation's
game,
status
Mario
as one of the
Odyssey.
top
Yeah, I've
countries
got it. It's
for
really
video
good.
game
Oh,
development
cool.
in
You've
the
played it
continent.
then. That's
Soon,
good.
You'll be the top everything in the continent because you'll be your own.
What's your
continent.
favourite, Zelda
So
or
there,
Mario?
Take that, Europe. I mean, we'll keep all the jelly deals and Cornish pasties and you'll come crawling back. To present the award for a mobile game, we have another British YouTube sensation, as well as a writer, presenter, and producer for Eurogamer. Please welcome Mess Yourself and Aoife Wilson.
Mess Yourself. That's quite a funny name.
Hello, Mess Yourself?
The mobile gaming industry is absolutely enormous here in the UK, and with smartphones becoming more and more powerful, it's hard to see the industry going anywhere but up.
That's right. Did you know that approximately half of all smartphone owners use their device to play games? To put that into context, that's about 300 times the amount of people who know that the Wii U is
Scottish.
discontinued.
Wait,
Isn't she
I still
Grant?
play my Wii U.
Did you know it's been discontinued?
She's Scottish, yeah?
Mm-hmm. That's what I thought.
Wait, but what's going to happen to my cute little me characters?
And the nominees for Best Mobile Game are...
She sounds like she's got a Scottish accent that she's kind of
Bury me.
allowing to fade away. Let's say that. It's like there's like a hint of Scottish in her accent. I don't know, Grant. You tell me. I always sometimes get Scottish and Irish mixed up when it's not that strong. Yeah, it was Scottish, but it was like coming and going, wasn't it?
Cammy 2. Monument Valley 2. Stranger Things, the game.
Stranger Things, the game. I didn't know Stranger Things had a video game. I'm going for Stranger Things. I didn't know it had a video game. That's why it's so retro, because it's like an 80s TV show and they've made like an 80s Stranger Things.
Golf
Oh.
Clash.
They made like an 80s style retro game for it. That's cool. Zelda so far, I've not played too much Mario yet. Mario Kart is great fun though. Yeah, I bet it is. Yeah, it's posh Scots. Oh, so that's how the posh people in Scotland speak.
Wow.
Oh, okay. I knew there was something that
we
wasn't
totally
quite
convinced
right.
ourselves we wouldn't win this, and I think that
is credit to the other games that were in our category. Incredible games. I'm Alex. I'm the creative director of Playdemic. Paul would normally be here to collect this award tonight. He can't make it, but I know he's watching. So Guji, we did it. We just want to say a few thank yous. So first, thanks to BAFTA for recognising us for this award. These guys behind me, they did it, and they deserve it. Thanks also to our families, our wives and our partners for putting up with our crap over the past 10 years as we built this studio. It's been a tough ride. A lot of ups, a lot of downs, much like Golf Clash. Thanks to the platform holders,
Golf Clash.
our really good friends there.
I love a good golf
You guys are
game.
out there now. You know who you are. You supported Golf Clash when it was little more than a prototype. Many months
It's free,
before
I
it was
wonder.
launched. You backed us all the way, and you know we really appreciate that. And finally, I want to just say thank you to the most important people tonight, who's the amazing gamers and players who support us over the past 12 months. Nearly 4 billion games of Golf Clash have been played in the past 12 months, and almost 1 billion of those have resulted in someone smashing their phone on the pavement as they miss a putt. So thanks to our players. We've got loads of stuff coming in 2018, so thank you.
Wow, I think the last thing to say is we've got some of the guys from the dev team here, but there's a whole load of guys back in Manchester.
It's actually free.
Some of the most talented people we've worked with
Wow,
in the
it's
industry.
free.
This is for you guys. Thank
Golf
you.
Clash. It's free. I'm gonna get it. I'm getting it. Get it, guys.
Okay, let's take a look at another
You can play
nominee for
golf.
Best Games. One of the
I wonder if you can
longest
play with
running
other
game
people. You must
franchises
be
in
able
both
to.
real-time
That's
and
really
its own
cool.
convoluted fictional timeline. Let's have a look at The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
Right, I'm off the tee, but Horizon Zero Dawn for best game. Okay. I'm gonna have to stop now because of the plumber. He's gonna be here any minute. Just gonna watch this, and then I'm gonna take a break, and then I'll start part 2 later.
ゼルダのゲームに求められている探索と発見の楽しさをスタッフ一丸となって引き出しました。生き手を阻む敵やそびえ立つ山々などゲームを進める上では障害となることもたくさんありますが、そこにある自然との関わりや自分のできることの中に必ず突破口はあって、それはゲームを遊ぶ皆さんの自由な発想で作り出すことができます。プレイヤーの自由な発想が無限な遊びを生み出す世界、それが我々が達成したかったオープンエアの世界です。
I so wanna play it. Okay, guys.
Best game nominees.
So we're gonna pause there, and we're gonna watch the last hour later. Because the plumber's coming, he's gonna make a lot of noise, so I can't stream now until later. But thanks for watching, and I'll continue this in part 2. Yeah.